Uh, Honest friends, is my voice is loud and clear? Done. So in the last class, we are discussing about the pandas and followed by statistics. Now, just before discussing on the further, I want everyone to check once your Google Drive. In that, we have uploaded the task related to pandas. Okay, there is a pandas related task. Okay, just check once. You'll have the questions. And for completing these questions, you require a data set, and we have shared the two data sets, data set number 1 and data set number 2. Why two data sets are required? Because some questions might be from this one, some questions might be from this one. At the same time, some questions would be by concatenating both of them. Concata merger that you have to decide. Since I have told in a flow, concat means don't think that it is only concat, whatever it is. Okay, so try to complete the pandas task, and this is the point number 1. Point number 2, actually we supposed to do some exam, right? The test, and the test will be conducted for you tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Tomorrow at 4 o'clock there is a test. At 4 p.m. there is a test, guys, for you. Tomorrow at 4 p.m. there is a test, and Saturday there is a test. Two tests are there for you in this weekend, in this week. Saturday you are having one test. Not Saturday, sorry, not this Saturday, right? Next Saturday. By next Saturday we'll complete that one, and hackathon will be next Saturday, right? Okay, done. Sorry, my mistake. Okay, so tomorrow you are having the test, and this test includes, what are the test is there? This test includes in terms of complete Python. What are the Python we have discussed? It includes the everything, and majorly it focus on the NumPy and along with the pandas. And tomorrow test at 4 p.m. Okay, is the point is clear? Which you have to supposed to write the last Saturday that test. Now in this test, it includes MCQs or interview questions, means it includes the interview questions. Along with the interview questions, it also has the some MCQs also. Both theoretical is there, MCQs also is there. Both of them are there, and it is going to include. Okay, is there any other time? No, on the general week, because remaining times classes will be going on, right? And online students, you can take the exam who are from out of India, like Sapna. Okay, who are out of India, international students. Only these students are permitted to take the exam any point of time, and they can send at by end of the day. I will upload at 4 p.m., but you can take the exam at your convenience. This is for international students, not for national students. Every national student has to take the exam at 4 only, and you have to submit by 5 only. This time I'm going to make you the time restriction. Okay, because some students are sending at night also, night 11 o'clock. Some people are sending at next day morning, and it will be difficult for corrections. Okay, so at 4 p.m. and whoever the international students are there, any international students, at the same time working professionals, for these two students you can take the exam by end of the day. Okay, make sure that you are being as a genuine person. Sir, if I am the fresher, okay, if I take at the end of the day also, how you can know? I don't know. At least you know, na, you are cheating me. I don't know. Okay, you know, right? So why to do for this small things, silly things? Are we are doing a big win miss? Okay, for this small thing, right? So all the international students and working professionals who are not able to take the exam at 4 o'clock, those students you can take at the end and share at the by end of the day maximum. But remaining local students and freshers and everyone, please take the exam at 4 only and try to submit your answers by 5 o'clock. If it is 1 hour exam means 5 o'clock. If it is 1.5 hour exam means 5:30. So your exam time, how much time will be allocated in the question paper? You will see in the question paper based on the questions and based on the number of questions it will be decided. In the question paper you will see the time, how much time. So according to that, mostly it would be 1 hour, 1 hour only. Okay, only 4 to 5. Right guys? And if you are coming lately, for example, you have came for the Naresh IT offline students at 4:10, 4:15, like this you have came. By 4 o'clock, question paper will be distributed. If you are late means by 5 o'clock, exam will be completed. That is going to be problem only for you. 4 o'clock exam starts, 5 o'clock exam ends. This time we are going with the timings. Okay. If I am giving the question paper slowly and the students are taking 1 hour, some students are taking 2 hours. Let's bring into the systematic this one also, and exactly 1 hour is the time. Okay. If you come late means it is problem for you only. Come 5 minutes before to your exam. By reach Naresh IT by 5 to 4. Exactly at 4, I will upload the question paper. For offline students, they'll distribute the questions. Question paper also, answer sheets. By 5 p.m., you have to submit and you have to leave the place. Point is clear, everyone? And working professionals and international students, you can take time. What are the time? And online students, remaining online students, you also have to take at 4 a.m., 4 p.m. only the exam. And by 5 p.m., you have to submit. Right, guys? Everyone is clear? All the category people? Done. Now coming to the next one. So the exam will be conducted tomorrow. And I have shared you the task for your practice. So, sir, in this coding questions are included. For tomorrow's exam, coding questions are included. Miss, for tomorrow's exam, coding questions are not included. So then how you can know our coding skills? That is the reason we are conducting the hackathon. Hackathon is purely your coding skills test. That exam is purely for your coding. So tomorrow's exam doesn't include the coding. It gives only the questions like what is group by and when we have to use it. Then you have to explain the theoretically only. You should not say df dot group by bracket gender. Don't write that one. I'm asking what is the meaning of group by. Tell the meaning only. In the interview, if anyone asks you the question, what is the meaning of group by? What is meant by filtering? What you will say? That one only you have to write. Don't write the codes. I'm not asking the Python code. What is the Python code for group by? Miss df dot group by. I'm not asking the Python code. I'm asking what is the meaning of group by. Okay. If the question was given in the meaning means you have to write the meaning. If the question was given the Python code means Python code. But tomorrow I'm not going to ask in the Python code. Remember, in the real interviews also, never they'll ask the Python code. In the real interviews also, they'll ask only the meanings. In the real interviews, then how the other person knows the Python means first they'll share one data set for you. That you will understand automatically in the future. Don't worry as of now. Once we complete the data analytics with Python. So by this week, we'll complete the statistics. By next week, we'll complete the data cleaning along with the data visualization in the Python. So once by next Friday, we complete everything. After that Saturday, you can take the hackathon. Then automatically you'll understand everything. Right? Now, let's move on to the statistics. So within the statistics, we have covered what? First one is called as measures of central tendency. Measures of central tendency. In the measures of central tendency, we have covered mean, median, and mode. Okay. Next, coming to the measures of dispersion, or which is also called as measures of dispersion, or which is also called as in terms of measures of spread. Okay. Measures of dispersion or measures of spread. And where we are having the first one is called as minimum value and maximum value. Minimum value and maximum value is a measure of dispersion means no. Range is the measure of dispersion. For calculating range, minimum and maximum values are required, but they are not the part of measures of dispersion. Dispersion is also called as spread. So measures of dispersion and measures of spread, spread means start to end, from where to where. Okay, how the data was distributed, right? At the same time, I'm having a next one is called as variance. Sir, how the variance will give the from starting to ending means it includes every value, how much it was varied from the mean. What is variance? Apart from the formula, don't tell me the formula. What is the meaning of variance means how much the data was distributed from its mean value. Overall distribution of how overall deviation of data from its mean value. Okay, and standard deviation. Okay, next one is we are having, so for getting the variance and standard deviation, automatically first you should know what is deviation, mean deviation, square deviation, then only you'll understand the mean square deviation, right? And along with the standard deviation. Next we have discussed IQR, where it is Q3 minus Q1, which is 75 percentile minus 25 percentile. 75 percentile is called as Q3, 25 percentile is called as Q1, Q3 minus Q1 is called as IQR. And based on the IQR and all these things, we have discussed here that doesn't comes under measures of dispersion. Only IQR will comes under measures of dispersion. But additional to this, what we have discussed is lower limit and upper limit. What is the use of lower limit and upper limit means to identify the outliers. To check whether outliers are available or not means we are going to use the box plot. The first plot which we have discussed in the data visualization is box plot. That is the first plot. And which is used to check outliers are available or not, yes or no. To extract the outliers, we are going to use condition. What is the condition? Any value less than the lower limit or any value greater than the upper limit is considered as an outlier, and we are going to filter the data based on the condition. Right? Now, till this we have completed in the previous class. Now, what we are going to discuss in the today's class is most important point called as probability. Yeah. So here we are going to discuss in today's class distribution of the data. Along with the distribution, we'll also discuss the probability. Now, probability is a difficult topic or easy topic means one of the easiest topic is probability. Okay, we are going to understand clearly one by one. Okay, just in 5 minutes we'll start. Before to that, there is a small announcement to the students from the Naresh IT team. Okay, Naresh IT team is waiting outside, some person. They want to discuss with you. Online students, please hold. They are going to discuss with you and they want to collect some feedback from you. Just hold.
Yeah, good evening all. Once again, I'm here for the feedback from the management teams. So kindly open the Google Classroom. The link has been shared to you. The online student, just response in the chat box. Please open the Google Classroom. Just open the links. You will find some questions will be there. So kindly share your feedback, concern about the faculty. Just mention your mail ID in that, so don't forget. Just open the Google Classroom. You'll find the link. Just click that link. You'll find the feedback form in that. Your offline students, can you find the link? Okay. Just open the Google Classroom. Manorama. You anyone in the online students, can anyone share the feedback form? Just refresh it once again. You'll find the feedback form, Google Classroom. Just click that link. So the feedback form has been shared in the Google Classroom. Anyone online students, can you find the feedback form, the Google Classroom? Just kindly confirm. Are you able to open the link? Just respond in the chat box. Thank you, Mr. Krishna. Yeah, Mr. Satish, just the link has been shared in the chat box. Kindly go through the chat box. Thank you, Mr. Zubair. Thank you, Sapna. Just you have to submit just right now. Just it won't take more than 2 or 3 minutes. Just try to mention your mail ID in that. It's enough. Thank you, Mr. Reddy. Make sure everyone try to share your feedback in that. Already it's been 1 month back, started your new batch this one. 3rd Feb. So anything lagging about the subject wise, your course, just kindly mention in the feedback. Any suggestions? So this feedback is very important for the faculty as well as for the management. Just try to make it fast so that you can resume your classes back. Thank you, Mr. Gupta, Shanku. The offline students, have you done with the feedback? Yeah, thank you very much. The online students. Thank you, Ms. Sapna. Make sure everyone share your feedback. Thank you, Mr. Reddy, Sweetie, Bindu Naidu. Thank you very much. So this link will be disabled after 10 to 15 minutes. Make sure everyone try to share the feedback. So after the link will be disabled.
Yeah. Okay, guys. So let's continue. Done. Now we are going to discuss about the distribution. And before moving to the distribution, let's complete the probability and followed by distribution. Because in the distribution also probability distribution is there. So again, first let us complete the probability first. So heading is probability. What is meant by probability? Probability is nothing but there will be some requirement for you. Okay, some requirement. And what is the probability meaning is number of records, number of values or number of records or values, whatever it is. The number of records satisfy your requirement, some requirement, what are the requirement you are having, satisfy your requirement or condition. Requirement is also called as condition. Okay, requirement or condition. How many of them are going to satisfy your requirement? Divided by total number of records. Okay, divided by total number of records. So probability of requirement or condition is equal to number of records. Number of records or values satisfy your requirement divided by total number of records. Yeah, just a minute, guys. Some issue. Just a minute. సార్ ఒకసారి అర్జెంట్ పంపిరా స్క్రీన్ అయిపోయింది. ఏదో టచ్ అయింది పడి ఆగిపోయింది సడన్ గా. ఒకసారి చెక్ చేయి. Yeah, online students, just wait for another 2 minutes. Okay, guys. So let's continue. So probability means nothing but number of records satisfy your requirement divided by total number of records. Now let's start with the example number 1. Okay, the first example is tossing a coin. Okay, that is the basic example. So I'm starting with the same example. Okay, we'll discuss multiple examples. Don't worry. This is the first one is basic example for discussion purpose. When you toss a coin, what is the possibilities? First write the all the possibilities. So what are the possibilities? Means one is head, one is tail. These are the two possibilities. Now what is the probability of head? Head is my requirement. Now what is my requirement is head. Number of records satisfy your requirement. Here, how many records are there? Total 2 are there. Out of 2, how many are satisfying your requirement? Means 1 out of 2. It is called as probability of head. And similarly, if you have the probability of tail, probability of tail is equal to, again, it is also 1 by 2. Okay. Now, when you're taking a toss, this is the example. Now, for example, there is example number 2. Okay, let's go with the example number 2. In this example 2, you are having the values like list of H, 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 okay, T, 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 Z, Z, X, Z, Z, X, Z, Z, and I. These are the values which you are having. Now, what is the probability of H? In this case, what is the probability of H means how many records satisfy your requirement is 3 out of 7, 10, 13, 14. So 3 out of 14. Total 14 are there, in that 3 satisfy your requirement. What is the probability of tail? Sorry, not tail. It is T. Only T. Letter T. What is the probability means total 4 are there. 4 by 14. And what is the probability of X? How many X are there? 2 by 14. 2, yes, 2 by 14. Next, what is the probability of Z, which is equal to 4 by 14? And what is the probability of I? Okay, 7, 9, 10. Probability of I is 1 by 14. Now, what is the probability of J? J was not there. What is the probability? Number of records, how many records are there? 0 records, 0 by 14, which is equal to 0. If nothing is there, that one only, right? Now, probability of K. What is the probability of K? 0 by 14. If it is not there, 0. Now, what is the minimum value you can get in the numerator? Means 0. Is there any possibility to get the negative number? No. There is no possibility in the numerator to get the negative number because it is a count. Count values never be the negative. So, numerator will be always positive. Next, this is the example. Now, let's go with the one more example. One more example. Now, what is this example means? In this example, we are having everything of, okay, there is a list. In the list, you are having A, 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 A. Everything is A only. Now, what is the probability of A? What is the probability of A? Means 6 by 6. How many satisfied your requirement? Divided by number of. Right? So this is a 6 by 6, which is equal to 1. Can a numerator can be more than the denominator? Is that possible? A numerator can be more than that? No. Denominator is the maximum. The same number you can get in the numerator. If you get the same number in the numerator, so you are having in terms of like this. Is the point is clear, guys? Next, this is the probability of A. That is the probability. Next, coming to the, these are all applicable on the discrete categorical. What are examples I am giving? Discrete categorical. For example, if you are getting a data like this, in that data there is a gender. In that males, females, something you are having like this. Total 5 records are there. What is the probability of male means? Number of records are male divided by total number of records. What is the probability of female means? Number of records of female divided by total number of records. Is the point is clear? Now, next one is, come to the next one, this one. So what is the probability of A and what is the probability of this? Now next one, what is the next one we are having is, so if it is a continuous variable, in the case of continuous, these are all applicable in the discrete. Now in this discrete, now what is the minimum probability? What is the minimum probability you can have? Minimum value is 0. What is the maximum probability you can have? Maximum value is 1. Why maximum value is 1 means never the numerator cross the denominator. That is the reason it is maximum is 1. Then what is the range? What is going to be the range means the range will be from 0 to 1. All the probability values lies between 0 to 1. Where 0 is included, 1 is also included. Both are included. Point is clear, everyone? And next most important thing is sum of the probabilities. If I take all the cases, here I have explained how many examples? 3 examples. In the first example, what is the sum of the probabilities? 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2. What is the sum of the probabilities? 1. In the second case, what is the sum of the probabilities? In that case also it is 14 by 14. Total is 14 divided by 14. It is also 1. In the third case, 1. So always the sum of the probabilities will be equal to 1. Sir, for example, there is a column called as gender. In that male is there, F. What is the probability of male means? It is 2 by 5, which is 0.4. And what is the probability of female means? 3 by 5, which is 0.6. What is the total means? 1. So for example, T is there. One more you are having like this. Now in this case, what is the probability of male means? 2 by 3. Sorry, 2 by 6. 2 by 6 means which is nothing but 1 by 3, 0.33. Next one is 3 by 6, which is 0.5. Next one is, sir, if I take the total 0.83 only, no, sir. So here, how many unique values are there? For each category, you have to calculate the probability. After that, you have to do the sum of the probabilities. How many categories are there? Every category you have to consider. Not out of 5 categories, any 2 categories, and sum of the probability is not equal to 1 means no. Sum of the probabilities is always equal to 1 when you add the probability of every category. In that given data, how many categories are there? First, you have to check the unique values. And after checking the unique values, then you have to check in terms of for each unique value, what is the probability. Then you have to do the sum. Then it is going to be always 1. Is the point is clear, guys? Is this probability is clear up to now? So the range is 0 to 1 and the sum of the probabilities are equal to 1. And here I have explained for you the categorical variable. I have not taken any continuous variable or anything else. I have explained for you the categorical variable, or which is also called as discrete variable. Now let us take with one more discrete variable, count variable. Okay, number of mobile phones with the each student. Number of mobile phones with the each student. Okay, that is the question. Now, what student is having the one mobile? One student has 2 mobiles, 1 mobile, 2 mobiles, 1 mobile, 2, 1, 1. Sir, you are writing row wise, no, sir. See, row wise or column wise. If you are getting the column, number of mobiles, entire data will be in the column. Just I'm writing in the row. But data is data only, na? Right? Data might be in the row, data might be in the column. Anything is okay. Now, what is the probability of student having 1 mobile? What is the condition? Condition is what is the probability of number of mobiles is equal to, what are the column name you have written, that column name is equal to, right? Now, for example, what is the probability of 1 miss? What is the answer of 1? 4. 9 by? It is 9 by 12. And what is the probability of 2 mobiles? 3 by 12. What is the sum of the probabilities? Again, it is equal to 1. Sir, if I am having one of the student is having the 3 mobiles, one student is having the 3 mobiles, then what is this is going to be? 9 by 13. This is going to be 3 by 13. Probability of 3 mobiles is going to be 1 by 13. In that case also, sum of the probabilities again equal to 1. This is for count variable. So for count variable or categorical variable, same logic will be applied. Okay. So the minimum value is 0. The minimum probability is 0. Maximum value is 1. Range is 0 to 1. And some of the probabilities are equal to 1. Everyone is clear? Now let's try with a next example with continuous like marks. Marks. Let's take some numbers. 35, 46, 55, 92, 91, 90, 66, 70, 85, 87, 90, 94, 91, 99, 47, like this. Right? Now 0 to 100, you are having the different values. It is a continuous. Now, are you going to check what is the probability of student with exactly 35, exactly 46, exactly 55? We are not going to check like this. We are going to check based on the interval. As I have told you, individual value makes sense means it is called as discrete. Interval is making sense means it is called as continuous. Right? Now, how you are going to calculate probability? Probability of the student being x value, x value means marks. What are the column name is there? Column name less than 50. What is the meaning of less than 50 means condition? What is the condition? How many students are there with marks less than 50 divided by total number of students. So marks less than 50 is the condition, which is, sir, you told interval, no sir. Yes, this is also interval only, right? 0 to 50 or less than 50, both the meanings are same. Interval only, na? In the given data set, what are the starting value is there 2? That is might be 0 or anything. If I have asked something less than 50, what is the meaning of that less than 50 means? Okay, marks. What are the marks are there? Less than or equal to 50. What is the meaning means from starting to 50. Indirectly, I'm asking for you the range interval only. That is, what are the starting value is that less than or equal to marks less than or equal to 50. That is the meaning. Sir, if I write only less than 50, less than 50 means even from the starting to less than 50. That is the meaning. What are the starting value? Now, what is the meaning of marks greater than 50? Marks greater than 50. What is the meaning of this? Any value, what are the probability you are having? The probability of marks, what are the marks are there? 50 is less than marks less than maximum value. What are the maximum value is there? This is starting value is called as minimum value and maximum value. Here 50 is included or not included, greater than or equal to 50? No, it is only greater than 50. So here you should not use the equal to. For example, here greater than or equal to 50 means 50 also included. So you are going to use here equal to. Right? Now, when you are considering in this way, automatically the starting value is included. Here ending value is automatically included. When you are not giving a particular clearly that one, automatically by default starting will be included. By default end will be included. Point is clear? Just take this example in the notes so that you will understand clearly. So whenever you are having a continuous variable, you have to calculate the probability always for the interval. Even in this case also, the sum of the probability should be equal to 1. Right? Now, this is for continuous variable. The meaning of this one is this one. The meaning of this one is this one. If any person asks directly, what is the meaning of 0 to 10? What is the meaning of 0 to 10? Already we know. They are asking from 0 to 10. Right? Now, whenever you are having something like this, then only the question comes. What is the meaning of marks greater than 50? Means 50 should be the minimum value. From there, what are the maximum value is there? Now, first, whenever you receive a data continuous variable, first you have to calculate what is the minimum value in the data. What is the minimum value in the data? In the entire data, what is the minimum value? 35. What is the maximum value in the data? 99. Okay. So first you have to calculate this one and this one. Now you choose intervals of your choice. How many intervals you want, you can choose. 35 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 70, 70 to 90, your choice. But it has to include the minimum to, it has to include the maximum. Then only the sum of the probabilities will be equal to 1. Okay. Now, what is the probability of, okay, x between 35? What are the marks is that? 35 less than or equal to marks less than 50. Means literally I'm asking the marks. How many people are there between this one? Now, how many records are there? How many records satisfy this condition? 1, 2, 2 records, 3. Total 3 records are there out of 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So 3 out of 15. Next, probability of 50 less than or equal to marks less than 75. Something you can write whatever you are interested, but minimum should be included, maximum. In the starting minimum was included. Now I am including the maximum. Now, what is the probability? Means how many are there? 1, 2, 3, again 3. 3 out of 15. Now, what is the probability of marks between 75 marks equal to marks less than 90? Less than 90 means 90 also should not be included. Okay, 75 below to 90. More than 75, less than 90. How many are there? More than 75 with less than 90. 1, and this is 2. So 2 out of 15. How many marks are there? X marks are greater than or equal to 90. Means automatically includes the last one also. Maximum value automatically included. If you want, you can write even 99 also. Choice is yours. Now, what are the things are there? 1, 2. Oh, sorry. This one also, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7. 7 out of 15. Now, what is the total probability? Sum of the probabilities. Again, it is equal to 1. The only difference is only one difference. What is the difference between the continuous versus this one? Only difference is when you are considering the categorical variable, instead of this one, if you are considering the gender, which is a categorical variable like male, male, female, female, male, male, female, male, male, something you are considering like this. Let's take an example. The only difference is here inside the bracket, you have to write the interval. Here, you have to write the single value. Inside this, you have to write the single value. That is the only difference. So here example for this one is, you have to ask like this, P between 30 to 50. 30 to 50 means it includes the 30 and 50 or whatever it is. Or simply if I write a condition. So inside that, what are the interval you are writing? Greater than, less than symbols you have to use. Can you use the greater than or less than symbols in this means? No. Directly you have to write like this, wherever the gender is equal to male. What is the meaning of P of M? In this case, what is the meaning of P of M is? The meaning of P of M is this one. The meaning is gender is equal to male. Here you are writing a P of max less than 60. What is the meaning of this one, miss? What is the meaning of this? Max from the minimum value to, what are the minimum value of max to less than 60? That is the meaning of this. So here you are using the, in terms of symbol, less than symbol or greater than symbol. Here which symbol you are using, miss? Only equal to. Comparison operator should be here less than or equal to. Here it is equal to. Sir, can't we use here also equal to? Simply, can't I write the max? Max is equal to 60. Can't I write here also equal to? But it will not make the sense. Individually not make the sense. Value will get, but there will be no use. So here interval only will make the sense. Here single value will make the sense. Now it is clear how to calculate the probability of continuous variable and discrete variable. Anyone, any question? If you have any question, please ask. What are the question you are having? Okay, everyone is clear now? So whether you are considering in this case or in this case, the probability will remain same. What is the probability formula? Means number of records satisfy your condition divided by total number of records. That is only called as probability. Right? Now let's move on to the next concept called as distribution. Heading is distribution. First, let us discuss the, within the distribution, two types of distributions are there. One is called as frequency distribution. Second one is called as probability distribution. These are the two types of distribution. One is frequency, one is probability. Both for discrete variable is available, for continuous variable also available. So let's calculate for first, let's understand first what is frequency distribution first, and let us apply on the for discrete variable first. Okay, both frequency distributions and probability distribution for discrete. So heading is discrete frequency distribution, and similarly discrete probability distribution. Let's do the for discrete variable first, followed by continuous variable, both of them. Okay. Now let's take one example. Gender. Gender is the example, and inside that you take some values. What are the values you are interested? Take as per your choice. Okay. Just I'm choosing here the gender, male, 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 female, female, male, female, male, female, and male. Total 10 records. Okay. Now, this is the data. First, whenever you receive the data, what you have to do is data exploration. Means what are the unique values are there. Without knowing the unique values, we don't calculate the frequency distribution. We will not calculate the probability distribution. So first tell me what are the unique values are available in this. Unique value number 1. What? Male. What is the second unique value in this? Female. Sir, for example, here only 2 are there. For example, in our data set, one more you are having something like this, T. In that case, okay, let us add. That is not a problem. T also add. So 3 unique categories are there. Now first, we will start with the one table. Okay. In this table, we'll keep the heading called as category and the count. The another word of count only is called as frequency. Within the statistics, we call it as frequency. Frequency means count. Both are same basically. Category along with the frequency. And this table is called as frequency table. Why it is called as frequency table? Because in that frequency it is showing in the table. So what is the category? First category we are having alphabetical order F. How many counts are there? F 1, 2, 3, 4. Next one is alphabetical order M. How many M's are there? 3, 4, 5. How many T's are there? 1. Completed. If Z is there, then what you have to do? You have to calculate for Z also, you have to calculate. I is there. What you have to do? For I, you have to add 1. Like that. How many categories? What are the unique values are there? That unique values and their frequency. One category is there miss 1, 2 categories are miss 2, 10 categories are missed, right? 10. Is there any problem? 2 categories or 10 categories or everything is same only, right? It is clear now? Anything is okay? Just you are going to have the count. So here I am going to consider in terms of this one also as the male. So total males are how many? 6. Is that clear? Even 3 categories, 4 categories also same logic. After this, try and apply. You will only get now. Now I'm going to take, this is frequency table. Again, I'm writing here. First one is called as category. How many categories are there? And their probability. Now what is this table is called as? Probability table. This is called as frequency table means then obviously it should be called as probability table only. Na? This is called as probability table. For which variable? Discrete variable or continuous variable? Discrete variable. For discrete variable, it is probability table. So what it is called as? Discrete probability table. If it is continuous, continuous probability table. Right? Now what are the discrete variables are there? F and M. What is the probability of F? 4 by 10. 4 by 10 means 0.4. What is the probability of males? 6 by 10. What is 6 by 10? 0.6. Is this okay? Frequency table completed. Probability table also completed for discrete. Discrete frequency table. Discrete probability table. 2 of them are completed. Now let us calculate the distribution. For distribution, I am going to show you one plot. So graphical representation of the data only called as distribution. Representation is called as distribution. Graphical representation. Graphical representation of the data is called as distribution. Right? Now, in this, what are the categories are there? Write the categories on the bottom. Distribution means what are the categories are there? Categories you write on the x-axis alphabetical order. First one is F, second one is M. Now, on the y-axis, you take the frequency. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, how many males, females are there? 4. So, up to what height you have to draw the bar? A height of 4. You draw one bar like this. With a height of 6, wherever the 6 is there, you draw one more bar like this. Now, what is this is called as? Here frequency is there. This is distribution is there. What is this is called as? Frequency distribution. This is only frequency distribution means. For which variable I have applied this one? For discrete variable. Discrete frequency distribution means this is the meaning. What it is representing on the y-axis? Frequency. What it is representing on the x-axis? Data. Distribution of the data. What are the data you are having? That one on the x-axis. What are the data you are having? That is on x-axis. Count on the y-axis. That is frequency. Frequency distribution. Completed. Frequency distribution. Discrete frequency distribution. For discrete variable, right? And plot name is called as count plot. So within the SNS, we are going to import the count plot and it is going to give the frequency distribution. Plot name is called as count plot. Sir, why it is two names, sir? Why count plot and frequency distribution? Frequency distribution is from statistics point of view. Count plot is from data visualization point of view. If you once you open the data visualization, once we learn the matplotlib, cburn, and after that Power BI, Tableau, on all the cases, we are going to use the word called as count plot. We will not use the word called as frequency distribution. Frequency distribution word will be used only in the statistics. In the data visualization world, we call it as count plot. Right? Now, coming to this one. Again, on x-axis, I am writing the distribution, which is M and F. Instead of taking on the y-axis, this one, I am taking the probability. What I am considering on the y-axis? Probability. Now, here first one is obviously same alphabetical order, F and M only. In the F, earlier I have taken with the probability, value wise. Now I am going to take the probability. Means this should be value of 0.4. Earlier it is 4. Now it is 0.4. Why 0.4? Divided by 10. Here 10 records are there. Every time it is not 0.4. What are the number you got here? That number. How many maize? For maize, what is the probability? 0.6. Wherever the 0.6 is there, draw the plot. Now, what is this is called as? Probability distribution. What is this is called as? Frequency distribution. Both are applied on which type of variable? Discrete variable. So, discrete frequency distribution, discrete probability distribution. Completed? Anyone has any questions? Please ask. What are the questions you are having on the discrete frequency distribution and discrete probability distribution? Yeah. I will explain. Next one is histogram only. Sapna, wait for that. Okay. Now, sir, what is the use of this? Now, let's take an example. You are having the data set like tips data set, whatever we have executed earlier. In that, how many Sundays are there? How many records of Sundays? How many Saturdays? How many are there? Okay, how you are going to get that one means df of day, okay, dot value counts. Now using the value counts, what you are going to get? Count of the each category. Count of the each category basically. Whatever it is going to give basically it is, for example, Sunday. Sunday, how many are there? Approximately I'm taking 80. I don't know exact number. Just I'm writing here 80. This one is 70. This one is Friday. You are having in terms of 40. And Saturday. Sorry, not Saturday, Thursday. Okay, Thursday you are having in terms of 20. Okay, now it is going to give in the alphabetical order. Alphabetical order means you will get like this. That to Saturday you will get here, and Sunday followed by Thursday. Like this you are going to get the alphabetical order, right? Now these are the numbers. Instead of while showing to others, when you are presenting, this is for your purpose, okay. For you numbers are okay, but when you are presenting to others, you have to present with the numbers and plots. If you show directly the numbers, others will confuse. Sir, why they'll confuse, sir? Okay, let's take a small example. Now, in the year of 2004, okay, in the year of 2004, there is not 2004, 2014. In the year of 2014, and one company, there is one person, he has invested in the mid cap 50%. In the large cap, he has invested 20%, and in the small cap, he has invested 30% in the year of 2014. What is this mid cap, small cap, or something? Okay, in your simple understanding, let's go with remove that one. Even in the 2014, one person has invested in the gold 50,000. One person has invested in the silver 30,000, and he has invested in the some kind of diamond 20,000. 50,000 in the gold, 30,000 in the silver, 20,000 in the diamonds. In 2015, the same person has invested 60,000 in the gold, 10,000 in the silver, 30,000 in the diamonds. In 2016, he has invested 98,000 in the gold, 2,000 in the silver, zero money in the diamonds. In 2017, he has invested 75,000 in the gold, 10,000 in the silver, 15,000 in the diamonds. In 2019, he has invested in the gold 10,000, in the silver 55,000, in the diamonds 45,000. In 2014, what is the amount invested in the gold? Point is clear. The same thing if I show is a plot, or for example, the same person, he has invested every year in the gold, silver and diamonds. Now, which year he has invested more in the gold? Now only I told everything, right? So human brain, when it listens to the multiple times numbers, when it listens now, automatically it will confuse. That is the reason many students, they'll be feeling afraid of maths. And they'll say that maths is somewhat difficult, maths is confusing, all these things. Why they say is because numbers. Just will discuss one number, in another example another number, that example another number, three numbers, final confusion. Now what is the solution for this? When we are doing that one, either we have to practice and revise that one. Second option is visualization. Instead of saying orally like this, if I say the same thing in a pictorial representation, see, let's take a small example for you better understanding. You will understand now. Of course, this project also you are going to do in the future. Okay, just a minute. So this is the basically complete statistics only. In this statistics only is there, statistics numbers are there, and these plots are only is there. These are all things which you have to do in the future. You have to do. Whether you will do in the Power BI, Tableau, or that is secondary, but we are going to do. See, here we are going to show in terms of something, and this is how much percentage they have given to the domain called as industrial. What is the percentage? Now, than this, I will make short with a simple example so that you will understand the importance. Earlier, one of the student has asked the importance. Now, just to give me 1 minute. I will go with better. This is best. Okay, guys, done. Now, there is one company called as Nippon. Nippon is a company. It is AMC company. What is AMC company means? Collecting the money from others and investing on our behalf in the stock market. Okay. Nippon India is going to collect the money from the public, and what are the money they have collected from the public, they'll invest in that. And once we make the profit, again, they'll distribute the profit to the public only. Why they'll do this one means they'll take the commission. That is their business. We don't know how to choose a company. They are choosing on our behalf. We will give 1 lakh rupees and we'll ask the keep in the stock market and make the some profit and give the profit for us. But we don't know how to choose the companies. So they are going to choose the companies on our behalf and they'll invest the 1 lakh rupees and they'll make the 1 lakh rupees 10,000 profit in a year, and they're going to give us 9,500. 500 they'll take with them as a service charge. Like that, every person they are going to collect. Okay, now that is the point. Now here, can you see there is a company names and along with the sectors. Can you see here sectors? Now total 50 companies are there. Okay, these are the total 50 companies. Last, sir, 51 is there, sir. Last one is cash. This is not a company, cash. Now, remaining few, what are the 50 companies are there? In this sectors are there, right? Sectors. Can you see the sectors? Okay. Now, sectors are there. Segment. Next one is segment. Now, can you see the segment? What are the unique values of the segment? Large, mid, and small. Large, mid, and small. Right? Now, I want the how much they have invested in the, this is the weightage. Means if they are having the 1 lakh rupees with them, 5,700 will be invested in this particular company, Mahindra and Mahindra. 5,590 rupees, 5.59 into 1 lakh. This is percentage. That is 5,590 rupees they are investing in the Tech Mahindra. 5.38, that is 5,380 rupees they are investing in this one. Now my requirement is how much weightage they have given overall for the large cap. What we are going to do? What is the code we have to write? If this is the same I have given you as a data set, what is the code? What is the code, guys? df of df dot group by segment. So df, if this is the table, same table, df of group by segment, and in the bracket weight dot sum. Dot sum. What are the weightage dot sum? So it is going to give the, for each segment, what is the weightage? And that particular weightage, what are the sum I have received now? That one I'm going to represent for you in a plot. If I show like this, so you are you going to do the manual calculation like this? Okay, these people are doing roughly this much, that much. Instead of doing like this, if I show something like this, the same thing, if I represent like this, now you can understand how much they have invested in the large cap means what is the percentage they have invested? 50.9. How much they have invested in the mid cap? This color is for mid cap. How much they have invested? 37.3. How much they have invested in the large cap? I mean small cap, say 11.7. Now, every 6 months once they are going to modify. Okay, after June, December, again June, again December, again June, again December, June, December, June, December, like this. They every 6 months they are modifying. From this plot, what we are going to conclude? Can anyone tell me what you are observed from this plot? Most of the portion was invested in the large cap. Point number one. Okay. What is the second point? Huh? Small cap is comparatively less. Majority portion they have invested in the large cap. Small portion they have invested in the small cap. That is okay. What next? Every 6 months they are modifying according to the market scenario. They are not fixing every time a fixed rule. They are not going with a fixed rule that 30% here, 30% here, 40% here. There is no fixed rule. Every 6 months they are changing. Some people will be there. If you are having this much, keep 50% in the large cap, 20%, 30% in the mid cap, 20% in the small cap. That is the golden rule. That is not the golden rule. Every time it may not work. Now, in this case, it clearly says that every 6 months once they are modifying according to the market scenario. Sometimes they are giving the more weightage. Say in the December 18, they have given more weightage to the large cap. They have negligible, they have given to the small cap. But suddenly in the year of 2023, they have given more weightage to the this one. So in 5 years, everything was changed. When market is going good, means when small companies are performing in India very good, we can invest in that. Suddenly, due to some reasons, small companies are closing off their businesses. In that case, risk is going to be high. In that case, we can't take the risk with the small companies, and they want to invest in the large companies. So this plot shows in terms of, so instead of this one, same numbers, if I, without showing the plot, if I show you with a table, same numbers with a table. Now just give a try. Same numbers. See, this is the graph and this graph in the table. Now this is more clear for you, or this is more clear for you. Sir, as of now, this is also not clear, sir. This is also not clear. As of now, because you don't know what is stacked bar plot. Once you understand what is stacked bar plot, here, this red color, what are the dark red is there? Dark red belongs to which one? Telecommunication. So in the June 2018, they have given the more priority on the telecommunication. Now, when it comes to the slowly in the June 2023, what is the top priority they have given on the on what they have invested more means capital goods. Now, present December 2024, which one they are investing more means? Again, they comes to the information technology. Information technology. So, different colors are there. So, sometimes something will be more. So, here again we are understanding as of now in the market, which one is having the more weightages. As of now, you may not understand this one. Still, it takes another 1 week of time to understand these plots and everything. And this one also called as plot only, called as heat map. What is meant by heat map means adding colors to the numbers. Wherever the small number is there, you will get the dark red color. Wherever the big number is there you will get the light color. So just adding to the numbers is called as heat map. So this map we'll discuss later. So here this one is consumer 18.3. What is 18.3? Weightage, or which is also called as probability. The total is 100. 100% means 1. Basically, it is probability. Sum of the probability is equal to 1. For each category, what is the probability they are going to invest? 18% they are investing in the consumer. 17% they are investing in the information technology domain. Like this. So this entire data, whatever this data is there, this data only was converted to like this, like this, like this. This is the table. I will share the same table for you as it is. Now here, if you go with the company name, there is one company name also is there. Na? Why company name they have not considered? They have considered sector, they have considered segment, but they have ignored the company name. Why? And they have also ignored the serial number. Why? Because every record is having one unique value. What is the common thing you'll observe in that? If every record has the same unique value, basically we have to drop that column. There will be no use of that column. Point is clear? Every record, when it is having the one different unique value, there will be no use. When you are having the something common, what is that common pattern only observing is data analysis. If common only not there, from where I have to bring? Point is clear? Everyone, yes or no? So this is the importance, right? So they have selected, this entire data was selected based on the sector, based on the segment, and they have made the plots. This is with respect to sector wise. This is with respect to sector wise plot. Every year sector wise plot. And this is with respect to sector wise numbers. This is segment wise. Is the point is clear? Now, for example, if I say I have invested in the stock market some money, and based on that I have made the some profit by investing in the different companies. Okay, if I have to show you, this is an example. So this one, what is the importance of this, you'll understand now. So this is one of the example where I'm going to show you my reports, and this one, click on the view. Okay, what is the amount I have made from last financial year, that is April 2024 to this financial year, that is till today, is approximately close to, after tax deduction, it is 17 lakhs. Okay, this is the amount which I have made the profit till now in this 1 year. Now what are the 1 year I have made the profit? See, can you see here? Some of them are plus, some of them are minus. Okay, and like this, we are having in terms of multiple companies. Okay, some companies I have got with respect to even 3 lakhs, 2 lakhs also. In some of the companies I have lost in terms of 2 lakhs also, something close to like that. Profits are there, negatives are there. Now my question is, what is the question is, in which company I have made the more profit? In which company I have made the less profit? Or which company has given me the more loss? Which sector has given me the more loss? Which sector has given me the more profit? Which month I have received the more profit? These are all the questions. Now, what is the use, sir? Which sector and which companies are giving for me more profit? In that, if I invest, I'll generate more profit now. Already in these companies, I'm making the loss, means still I have to continue in that companies. No, right? Now, this is what I'm showing is called as F&O. F&O means basically it is called as derivatives market. In India, within the derivatives market, only 5% of the people will make the overall net profit. This net profit is there, right? Forget about 17 lakhs. Even 1 rupee extra also, profit only. Only 5% of the people in India will make the profit from this. Entire India. Right? If you are interested, type in the Google. How many people in India will make the profit in the F&O? right? Now today we are making in terms of some profit from this and this is called as trading. Okay, now based on this we are generating some profit or something. Now how you are applying the logic means mine is purely data analysis. In this nothing machine learning is there, nothing is there. Sir, one student has asked me one interesting question. What is that interesting question is, sir, using the machine learning or artificial intelligence, can we predict the stock market? He asked one question like that. If the answer is can be predicted means, why I will be here in front of you? Right? Any person will be. Every person will do that one only now. They'll invest some money and they'll take the profit, and whatever the yearly profit they are getting, that will be more than the salary for them. ChatGPT will give so many questions answers now. Ask the ChatGPT whether tomorrow Infosys share price will increase or decrease. Ask ChatGPT. It gives so many answers, right? Ask this same question to ChatGPT whether tomorrow, or if I invest in the Infosys today, what happens after 1 month? Ask the question. Right? So here the point is very simple, guys. Complete based on the data analysis. If you do, you can develop your business. What is my business in this? Trading. Something I'm doing the trading by investing some money. Now what I want in this? Profits. So I have to get the profits means what I have to do? Some analysis. So what are the analysis I'm doing means what are the companies I have made the loss, in which companies I have made the loss, and which companies have made the good amount of profit, like that. Is the points are clear, everyone? So live proof I'm showing now. For my own things only I will do the data analysis. It is pure data analytics project to invest and to do. And here we are going to check the weightages or probabilities. Okay. And from that we'll understand the complete scenario. In one plot we'll understand. So these are the companies, these are the sectors which you are making profit. These sectors you are getting the loss. If you show me, then whether still I will invest in that sectors where I'm getting the loss. No, na? Point is clear? Everyone? Simple. Same logic. That also will be applied by using the group by only. Commonly we'll use the group by for multiple times. Wherever the categorical variable and continuous variable is there, we'll apply the group by. Right? So is that clear, guys? Everyone? What are the discrete frequency distribution and discrete probability distribution? Both of them are clear. Now let's move for the next one for continuous frequency distribution, continuous probability distribution in the tomorrow's class. Okay, these two will try to complete in the tomorrow's class along with the what is histogram. Histogram is applied on the continuous variable. Continuous frequency distribution, the diagram of continuous frequency distribution only is called as histogram. And for discrete frequency distribution diagram only is called as count plot. Count plot is applied on the discrete variable. Histogram is applied on the continuous variable. Right? We'll continue with the probability in the tomorrow's class, and also we'll discuss the measures of shape, that is skewness, that will complete in the tomorrow's class. By tomorrow, descriptive statistics will be completed, and we'll move on to the inferential statistics further. Done. If you are having any questions, you can ask. Yes, Madhura, please ask what are the question you are having. Others you can leave. If no questions, you can leave. Sir, if theory questions are there, we have to write in the notepad. Yes, Madhura, you have to write in the notepad. Theory questions you have to write, online students you have to write in the notepad. And you have to share. And I'm going to upload the notes of statistics just in 1 minute. Just give me 1 minute of time and please check your drive. Just give me 1 minute. And tomorrow, once we complete the statistics, I'll share you the complete task on the statistics also. As of now, Panda's task was uploaded, and I'm going to upload you the task of statistics in the tomorrow's class. Just I'm uploading the notes. Task will be uploaded tomorrow. Done. I have uploaded the notes. Cross check once. Within the statistics folder, notes will be available.
So this task having suggest any convergence means
Suggest any conversion means in that data set, if any wrong data is there, you have to convert now.
original value type.
Typecasting you have to do, right? For example, that column should consist of int only. But what you are going to do? You have to convert to float means
Types objects and
Ah.
types of columns. And
yes.
data types.
First, you have to check the data type. If anything wrong data type was given,
Yeah.
for example, there is a column has 1, 2, 3, 4 will be in the string. The entire when one of the values in the string also, it will give the output as object. What is the reason, miss? String of 4 is there inside that. Then what we have to do, miss? We have to convert it. Right?
Sir, can you give your numbers because